Nigerian courts, and whatever any country choose to do with the organization is none of my business. You're a terrorist in my country, and so shall it be. Having said that, for people that want to, come here to tell you that Shebi, people up north are being given amnesty, people up north are being given a meeting with the government. Okay, fine and good. You are free to relocate yourself and your criminality up north, where by chance you might find yourself dining and whining with the governor of the state, which you are terrorizing. By chance, you might just have to do your banditry in the morning, and by night you are in the government of the state. There's no room for terrorism in the southeast. It has been said, the same thing Kedahaya El-Rufai said some time ago, wanted to stone him to death when he said that bandits are not terrorists, they are just criminals, and which is true. Because when you look at these two opposites, because IPOB members, they like to compare themselves with bandits. When you talk, they will tell you, Shebi bandits have been there is negotiation going on in the bandits. Why can't they negotiate with them in the southeast? Bandits are a band of criminals who are strictly based on kidnap for ransom. In fact, do you know that when bandits and IPOB kidnap you, you have a 2% chance out of 10 to get out from an IPOB camp alive? You have just 2% chance out of 10 to leave that camp alive when these guys, Momas in there, Butegi. I can't say the same for bandits who kidnap. I'm not trying to make an excuse for them. I'm just trying to put this comparison that they like, putting themselves with the bandits up north. These guys will swipe your account, contact your family, they will still pay that ransom, take whatever you have with you. At the end of the day, still buy you.
These people catch
So these are the people
and they believe you're opposed to them, your own is finished now. I mean, so it's not money, it's not just money.
And
If
yes,
they believe you're opposed to them, your own is finished.
I'm coming to that. And when these guys catch you and go through, person like me now, and go through my phone and see what I have tweeted, I will just say my rosary there and give my life and submit myself to my maker. Because there is no coming out there alive. These are people who claim they are liberators of Ndibo. In the morning, they are liberators. At night, they are kidnappers, criminals, terrorists. Just call them whatever you want to call it. These are people who have killed and dismembered Ndibo, not Nde Fulani. Because they made us to believe that the problem are Fulani people.
They rape girls involved.
Yes. They made us to believe that are Fulani people. And I keep asking, since this thing started, how many Fulani have these guys caught, paraded? Every now and then, Ndibo are dying. Like flies are dropping like flies. In fact, there was a time it was even mandatory that every Monday, it's either they don't burn shops, they will kill, they will buy with impunity. Our people will clap for them, tell them men's day. They are on the apostles, they are holy men, and all of that. These are the people you want their leader to be released. To be released where? To come and do what? In the southeast. To come and do what in the southeast? Well, I've said my own. Whoever that is advocate, because I've seen that 90% of people who are advocating for this guy's release are from other states. Fine and good. If they want their sons out, if they want their son out, fine and good. They're from other states. But what I'm saying is they should restrict his movement to Abia and Abia State. Nnamdi Kanu is from Umuahia North. They should restrict his movement there. He shouldn't try to cross Ekenobis into Imo River and enter Obo to come and do his Biafra madness. We have entertained him and see where it landed us. So no more. Alex Otida is saying that they should release him. They should keep him in government house. Maybe church shop. If na shop, make a fine shop for Abba. Stock him up for him. If he can bring his wife down to Nigeria, they should join him in his business. Just look at people that are agitating for. Nnamdi Kanu have a British passport and a Nigerian passport. Simon Ekpa is a Finnish citizen and with Nigerian passport too. People who have divided loyalty are the people that want to give you freedom. And you, Efulefu, you don't even have a national ID card, not to talk of a Nigerian international passport. When the military, when they came for Nnamdi Kanu, he fled and left Umo Efulefu to come to use stick and stone to defend him against the military. You that is following him up and down don't not even get national ID, not to talk of Nigerian passport. You don't have any dual citizenship. You are following somebody who wants to give you freedom. Now make una dey see am o. So my own is anybody that is agitating for his release, fine, keep him leashed. Let him be bundled somewhere because he have done enough. We are trying to fix our states. Imo State to be precise. We are trying to fix it and we will not allow any form of Biafra gathering or shenanigan ever again. What happened to us will not happen to us again. Ozemena. What happened to us in the past will not happen to us again. We will not entertain him and his shenanigans. Hey, group, I'm done. You can move the mic.
Okay. I did them in there, huh? Okay. DBO. Or I did them keep disappearing.
No, I don't know. It keeps kicking me in and out.
So,
Am I audible?
sorry, host. The last speaker said some things while I was on a call, so I think it would be okay to just.
Yeah, please. Can you allow CBO to go on, please? CBO, go on.
So sorry, I was going in and out. First things first. I'm actually scared that before some of us die, at this our old or young age, people are going to try to change our history right in front of us. Especially this history that we've had in the last 10 years. Nnamdi Kanu was not quiet in 2017. Neither was he quiet in 2018. Before I even go there, this guy that just spoke now, and before the last speaker, I just wanted to interrupt now. I don't know what having dual citizenship has to do with his crime in Nigeria. If you like, have citizenship of America, have citizenship of Britain, have citizen of anywhere. If you commit a crime, you will be arrested. There is no law that says that anybody from, I don't know why some people have brainwashed some people on this social media that you come up and you give yourselves new regulations and new rules. There are thousands of people in jail in Nigeria that have dual citizenship. There are thousands of people like that. The Sunday Igboho you are talking about had dual citizenship at his house and killed people in his house, and nothing happened. And nothing happened. He still went to jail in Benin Republic. For you people that want to claim that, oh, they are forgive bandits in blah, 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 they did not forgive you. Why don't we switch sides? Have you been to Yobe or Adamawa? Or have you been to Bauchi or Borno? Nigeria has about 40 war aircraft, jets, those Tucanos, the Pumas. Have they ever flown? Do you know what they smell like? And these jets fly almost on a daily basis, dropping bombs almost on a daily basis across the north. The only day that a reconnaissance aircraft passed Imo State, Twitter was on fire. It did not even drop any bomb. It was just a reconnaissance aircraft. That one that gathers data. That one happened in 2021. I don't think there's any country you go to in the world that you demand for the head of the president of that country and then they will leave you. I'm yet to see the country that will happen. That you go publicly and say you are going to kill the president of that country and then they will sit down and leave you. They will just let you go. Please tell me the country. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if there's any country on this earth that you wake up in the morning, go on the radio, and demand for the head of any human being or the head of soldiers and police, and people actually go ahead and kill those people. People actually go ahead and murder those people. After you called for that they should be murdered, people now go ahead and do those murders. I don't know the country in this world, the democracy in this world, that they will let you go. I'm yet to see that country. If there is, please let me know. You go on a radio and demand for human beings' heads, and those people's heads are actually beheaded. You go on a radio and demand for soldiers' heads, and they're actually done. And you are now comparing yourself to what is happening in the north. In the north, almost on a daily basis, whether you want to believe it, whether you are political, almost on a daily basis, many of these bandits are eradicated. Many of them go on the Nigerian military Twitter handle. Those Air Force jets are not just flying for nothing. Nigeria spends money almost every day on a daily basis. That's why you see our fighter pilots will tell you they have 10,000 hours. Where did they get those 10,000 hours of flights? They got it when they were flying, and there are soldiers that have been based in that north for 4 or 5 years. You want to compare yourself with them. So that means you want the treatments that they are getting in the north, you want to get it in the east. The day that reconnaissance aircraft just flew ordinarily, just flew across Imo State, I remember Twitter was on fire. Oh, they want to commit genocide. They want to kill our people. They are killing everybody. Was that not what eventually led to the Twitter ban in 2021? Alfonso, you said Nnamdi Kanu was quiet in 2017, 2018? No, the elections were in 2019, early 2019. By 2018, Nnamdi Kanu was saying no elections in Anambra.
TBO, you didn't hear me. How did I started by even saying that my what's it called? My fracas even started in 2017 when they said no election in Anambra State. So how can it be quiet at that time?
Okay, I thought that's what I heard you say. Because he was already calling that there should be no election. There should be no election. By 2018, he was already calling that there should be no election in 2019. Until he said, those 2-3 weeks before the elections, that he said he has come into a negotiation and then they should go ahead and then he now told them who to vote for.
I mean, the Anambra State was even more deadly. We were campaigning, they were telling us vote and die and all those nonsense.
As at this time, this same thing that is happening now, almost similar period, in 2021, when they were registering to vote, just like the way INEC is conducting continuous voters registration, was that not when this Nnamdi Kanu guy woke up in the morning? When I remember those videos on Twitter, on his Twitter handle, when women that were carrying their children were trying to register to vote register to get voters cards. Somewhere around this time, that INEC is also doing continuous voters registration. These IPOP guys went there and killed all those women, killed all those children, and they posted it on this Twitter. And people were clapping for them and making it look like they were heroes for doing that. Was that not what made this woman that is now the head of INEC? I remember that day, I remember that video, and you can go and see Buhari's page. It's still on President Muhammad Buhari's page. She was the one that led INEC. She was the one that led INEC people to go and meet the president and tell the president that if this thing continues like this, they will not be able to host the Anambra, they will not be able to hold the Anambra elections that next November, and they will not be able to hold the 2023 elections. And that was when the president said, the people doing this thing are misguided people. And they did not join them in the jungle for 2 years when they were fighting, and that he will teach them a language they understand. What did we all do on this Twitter? Go and see your tweets. What did we do? From the so-called leaders of thought. Oh, it's genocidal. Why are you crying? They don't want to see the army. They don't want to see all those people near the southeast. They should not do anything about it. They should pack their things and go. If they had treated their fuck up that time, would we be in where we are today? They bullied the president of Nigeria. They bullied the president, brought down the president's tweets, insulted him for trying to keep peace. And you're telling me that Nnamdi Kanu deserves what? Deserves what? They have look at the lady on Igurube's profile picture. You know the story of the lady, young girl, 24-year-old girl, police officer. They murdered that girl in cold blood. Of all the murders these idiots committed, is the death of Dr. Chike Ankoli. If you should love Professor Dora Kinley and her husband, the things that they did for people, and these people were murdered by these idiots, and people are sitting down here and saying, he's not a terrorist. What is he? He was the one that demanded that they should start the sit at home. He demanded it, not once, not twice. He demanded for the heads of people. That was when they started beheading people. He was the one that told people to go ahead and support Simon Ekpa. So when he went into jail, Simon Ekpa took off and continued doing the nonsense. And you're here saying, oh, he's not a terrorist, he's political, he's this one, he's that one. I've said it privately, I've said it publicly. If I am a proud supporter of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but if Tinubu does anything, because I don't even believe that he has any reason to interfere with the law. If he dares interfere with the law to release Nnamdi Kanu, me, CBO, will stop supporting him. Because there's really no reason on this earth why you turn communities, because people are being quiet about it. You have all the amounts to talk about is happening in Benue. You have all the solutions to all the problems in Kwara. But there are villages in the southeast that are desolate for 3 years. People were going to write WAEC. WAEC was being written on a Monday. These people went on the orders of Nnamdi Kanu. Then he was not even incarcerated. They stopped children from writing WAEC that year. The next year, they WAEC math. The next year, they stopped people from writing English. If you fail WAEC English, you fail WAEC math. When are you going to be able to complete your school? And somebody is telling me that this guy is not a terrorist. Oh, because they forgave this person. Because they go and see the real leaders of terrorism in Nigeria. Where is Shekau today? Where is Yellow? Their bodies were littered on the floor. But we pretended as if we don't know. The same way they want to treat those two Al-Mukhtar leaders that they caught. Wherever that they're keeping them, they should keep them in the same room with Nnamdi Kanu. Those two that they caught last month, they should keep the two of them in the same room with Nnamdi Kanu. They are the same thing. They're all committing the same offense. You cannot do it. Thousands and thousands of people. People cannot go back home again. And you're coming to justify it. Oh, because they allowed these people. Okay, if an armed robber comes to your house, let them rob you now. After all, it's not only you that they've been robbing. Don't call the police. Don't do anything. Allow them to rob you. After all, they've robbed other people. I don't know how we think. Everything is now politics. Every single thing is now politics. We look at everything from a political. There's nothing in this world that we use common sense anymore. Why should any sane person even be demanding that he should be released? Released for what? To who? To come and cause more havoc? When they were running around and shouting, Umoma, 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 they were clapping for them. In 2014, or was it 2013, Igurube, you recall, when he went for the World Igbo Congress in Texas, and he went there, he was asking them for weapons. Had they done Python dance then? And some professors there were asking, what do you need weapons for? What do you need money for weapons for? If you're not a terrorist, why are you looking for weapons? Now they've gathered weapons, they've put children. I remember that video. 12-year-old boy, they gave the boy a gun, and the boy was saying, talking about the operations he has gone with for them in IPOB. It happened. The videos were posted here on this same Twitter. We saw them. I don't know how we have lost our hearts and our senses as human beings. Thank you.
Thank you, CBO. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. The way they're going around asking what Nnamdi Kanu did, and how they're going around calling him innocent.
Wait, do you remember the videos of NSAS? Igurube, do you remember the videos of NSAS? What concerns you of fighting for Biafra and NSAS?
Don't mind him.
What concerns you telling people to go and behead Tinubu? Was Tinubu president of Nigeria at that time? What concerns you saying they should go and barricade Lagos Airport? They should go and burn this place. They should go and burn this place. What concerns? How can that give you Biafra? What is the business of that with Biafra? What?
Don't mind them. The people know the way they're trying to rewrite the history by calling him an innocent person. They can only go to their coven. That message can only be shared in their coven. Are we united? Oh yeah, go on. Are we united? Are you there?
Can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I see. Should
I
go
am
ahead?
not deaf. I am here.
Okay. I went to. Good day to everyone in the space here. I'd like to bring some balance to the space. So, we're all Nigerians here, right? We're all people from the land they call Niger, or that the world will call Nigeria. So we know that the environment in Nigeria, the structure, the harmony is not at all intact. We know that. It's not a nation yet. It may never be a nation. Who knows? But as someone who has, onye led in Niger, from a distance and also close up, it is clear with the case of Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra, there's a lot of damage. There's a lot of wounds. There's a lot of problems. You see, the case with Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra as a whole is an example of what happens when a country doesn't design space for proper unification. That's all that is. That's it. You understand? Because Nnamdi Kanu is not too exceptional. He's not. But he's also exceptional because space was allowed for him. Space was allowed for Raf Uwazuduke. Space was allowed for all the pre and post and even future Biafra movements, because we know there'll be more Biafra movements. I'm sure now. We know that. There'll be more movements in Nigeria as a whole, as long as Nigeria continues to face the situation it has without being what it's supposed to live up to. You understand? But only time will tell anyway. So Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra, Atiku, Sowore, and the politicians, and to release him. Why? So Nnamdi Kanu's detention, it is a mirror image of the judicial system. That's just the reality. What is facing Nnamdi Kanu, what has faced him, it can happen to any other citizen in Nigeria, whether whether you're someone big, or if you're just a common man, a common woman, or even a youth. We see these things. We know these things. What we need to not forget is that what faces another Nigerian citizen, despite the bias or despite us not liking or having a value as to their cause or their plights, still can face us in terms of the way they're being handled in the court system. right? The judicial system of Nigeria is supposed to be a system that is independent from any other boo boo interference. You understand? The same way in the States, we would believe that the judicial system of Obodo Yibo, America, is independent of any interference from the president's to the executive house, the legislative house is independent. It will not be tampered. It's a sacred, hallowed space. But in Nigeria, that's not the case. We see that. So those of us that say he should be there, it's fine. Everyone has their own perspective. He can be there. If people who want him to be there, fine. But let's not forget that same injustice is going to also face us as a collective, as Nigerians, whether we like it or not. It's the reality. And the international community, they keep score now. They keep score. They know, okay, what countries are developing what they're giving to other countries. They measure your value in different ways. You understand? So let's not also forget that at the end of the day, we all they face Niger, we all they face the NEPA, we all face the bad road, we all face the excitement when they open one airport. Oh yeah, open airports, common things that Nigerians are supposed to have in abundance. You understand? So let's not forget that this bias we're throwing towards Nnamdi Kanu and any other person who believes in Biafra or any IPOP, it still will face us as a collective as Nigerians. Let's not forget. So I just want to air that out. It should be clear. Again, anyone, any man, any woman can have a perspective of nobody wahala. But let's not forget that big thing. Because I didn't date with still Africans. Yeah, I understand. So now let's move to the next chord, right? If I can try to bring some balance in the room. The case of Biafra, right, is very popular. And the case of Biafra is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is where he is. And that's the reason why he has gone this journey. Anyone who's a sympathizer, anyone who has been a member of IPOB, I'm not a member of IPOB, but I am damn sure a sympathizer. I completely sympathize with IPOB and any group of people that make up Biafra or want to make up Biafra. You understand? It doesn't mean that should cause a disarray in the Nigerian system. Many things have been causing a disarray in the Nigerian system, because we know that the eastern part of Nigeria is very safe. I mean, our people go home all the time. It's not, it's just a matter of we have a lot of cases and records of criminality and insecurity, etc. But we know that eastern Nigeria is one of the safest places in Nigeria. That's a fact. Despite the military checkpoints, despite the militarization in different small, quiet ways that they showcase themselves in the East, we know the reality on ground. So the case of Biafra is at the forefront. Now, if Sowore now takes up the cause and says, okay, yeah, not only do we need revolution now, but we also need to take a stand and support Biafra. Should he be put to the iron of the law the same way Nnamdi Kanu is being put? I mean, what is the big deal with saying, "Oh, I believe my people should have Biafra"? What Nnamdi Kanu is
No,
really doing?
but bro, I don't mean to interrupt you, but he's not even from that region. So why did he not go to his state and start his own agitation from there? Don't you think that would make
Because that's a
sense?
very good question. That's a very good question, because the Yorubas do not have a history
No,
of
he should develop one. He
I
should
understand,
develop one.
but follow me, right? He should have won, but Sowore knows, right? There is no sympathetic cause that can truly rally around the Yoruba or around the state he comes from that can galvanize like a Biafra. That kind of cause is not there. That's why he believes that it's revolutionary now. That revolution now is the only sympathetic cause that may ginger his people in the southwest and even etc. But we know that the Yoruba are very much connected to their cousins, the Funani. That's a fact. You don't, like, for example, in my village now, right? Right? I do not have a
not a first start to this point. That was why I brought up the
Sure.
issue of so CBO. I hope that clears that up. And by the way, someone with a British citizen can be stripped. That citizenship can be stripped on the grounds of terrorism. So whoever has an axe to grind, you can. If you want to explore that option, fine. But
Sure. Yeah. No, sure. That's a good point. It's something that could have
Who
been
told
handled
you
like
that?
that. But
Who
at the
told
same
you
okay,
time,
please research now. Don't be asking. Go and research. I'm not like the details are
Please
there.
don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that
Citizenship,
bullshit.
British citizenship can be stripped on grounds of terrorism. In this 2025, read it is there.
but see,
what,
the reality
what
that
has that
see,
got? What has that got to do with his trial today?
Oh my God, are we united? Did you get the point I made? Maybe CBO still doesn't get it.
CBO, see, it's just like me now. If I'm as an American citizen, if I am doing some type of movement and doing my jaga jaga, and I now come and have a trial and I'm confiscated by the Nigerian government, automatically my citizenship will be a rescue. It's supposed to be an anchor of rescue for me because the American government does it different than the British government. Because the British government, they eat from Niger. Niger is their milk and honey. So someone like Kanu is a problem for them. Someone like IPOB is a problem for them. You get it's really an issue. It's more of an issue than even the Boko Haram. The Biafra matter is such a gravity that anyhow that they can collect this guy and the 10 Dowry Street will stay quiet. That's their movement. That's them. That's how they operate. The Igbo, they smile, but then behind the scene they do their own. They're very, very dangerous, by the way. Anyway, but CBO, you should try to understand where Bros was coming from. I get his point. It's kind of clear. I don't know if the citizenship can be revoked like that. I don't know, but
it can, and I'll put the details on terrorism grounds.
Okay.
It can.
Okay, no bother. Yeah, see, you get that one. But my point is back to where we're saying, right? It's a matter where the Nnamdi Kanu matter as of right now, going into late October, mid-October 2025. If Tinubu wants to be a legend, if you want to be smart, right? Release this guy. I'm telling you the truth. Because tomorrow, this Biafra matter is still it's still on ground. The matter that's happening in the north, whatever bandits are, is still on ground. So if they arrest one big bandit that is the big chief, which they won't, but if they do, right, and he's in jail, right, you will see that matter will still be on ground. So the point is, we see that the Nigerian government is actually afraid of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. They are, and ultimately, the case with Sowore, he's a movement on his own, but there is no movement that he has right now that, in a sense, can galvanize the common man in Nigeria, because common man, they're hungry, they face NEPA, they face their own hustle, and they're trying to create things for themselves. You understand? But you see why the Biafra matter and the revolutionary now is very different. One is an ideology. One is a matter of that has actually happened historically and people believe in it. One is just, can we face this government? Can we all unite and do something? Who knows? NSARS was one of the first opportunities in the last 50 years we've ever seen anything like that, or maybe 40 years that we ever seen any kind of real movement. You see? So if Nnamdi Kanu remains in prison, it is a mirror for us to know that the same thing can happen to us as Nigerian citizens who are coming from abroad with all of our influence, money, and connections. The same thing can happen. I'm just telling the truth. Or you can face a type of injustice. You get. So if someone says, okay, leave him there, lock away the key, it doesn't mean anything. Because in reality,
Precedents.
Please, Ogurbe, are you still here?
You said the presidents?
I said precedents.
Sure.
Like precedents.
Sure.
Berg, are we united?
This nonsense I'm hearing from Want to Be, this thing is nonsense you're just saying here.
Wait.
Wasting people time,
nonsense.
speaking nonsense. I don't know
How exactly is it
What
nonsense?
you are speaking is rubbish. Everything you are talking here is rubbish.
Bro, cool down.
They should release him. They should release him on what ground? They should release him that the law is no longer active.
Are we united?
It's above the law.
Wait,
They should
bro,
release him on what ground? That will make Tinubu a hero.
You're arguing with someone that would end up voting people that cannot give him drinkable
Or
pipe.
fuck off, or go get out.
So just know the level of IQ you are dealing with here.
Come on, get out.
Bros.
Which IQ?
Guys,
What kind of rubbish talk have you been saying here?
It's so
They
true.
should release him on what ground?
Guys,
yeah,
let's relax.
go and vote.
Sowore is looking for where to agitate. You want to come and agitate in
Vote
Southeast.
your oppressor
I've Southeast not collected enough bullets.
Bro,
What is wrong with you?
Vote your oppressor now.
See.
Your oppressor
So-
that ruled your state and his son cannot even live there.
If they want to become Euro, they will use Southeast as their testing point.
As their battleground. Are you
Their
okay?
battleground to
Guys,
become
hold on.
Are you sick?
So,
Down, people go and lost
let me
somewhere.
clarify
You are
something.
speaking as
Sorry.
and you guys are busy listening to him.
Vote people that can't give you.
I'm just hearing rubbish from him. He's just spitting out nonsense.
Hold on. Sorry, I just want to ask a question. Sorry, give me a moment. Let me come on. Sorry, give me a moment. Sorry, give me a moment.
Guys,
give me a moment.
Let's be cordial.
And it becomes a market square.
Let's be cordial, guys. Let's be cordial. See.
Also, I ask if Ogurube is still around because this lunatic will not be saying all this rubbish.
Sorry, just give me one moment. Give me one moment. Let's try and bring some sanity in here.
See the IQ level of the people.
Let's try and bring some sanity. Let's try.
Yeah, first lady, I send you because of the chat, those space, then I send you co-host so you can leave it up. Use the co-host and make your commission, first lady. Are we Nigerian? Are we united? You know, you are always on the side of terrorists. You will always come to create chaos. You want Nnamdi Kanu to be released as who? That is, why are you people not agitating for all the criminals? Okay, let us forget about Nigeria. Let us forget about other Nigerians now. Let us talk as Igbo. Now, why are we not agitating for Igbo criminals, armed robbers, who have not done anything other than either they rob cars, right? They rob cars or they link with selling stolen cars. Why are we not agitating for these people? These are Igbo people. Why should we allow them to rot in jail? So many of them are in 10 years imprisonment. Some of them 5. Let us go and demand from Nigerian government and tell people we want all the Igbos in prison to be released. Be the person in Lagos, Kaduna, Kadu, Enugu, Port Harcourt. We want all the Igbo criminals to be released. Simple. Those standing trials, let Tinubu terminate their charges and send them back home. We need our son. We need our daughter. What are you people talking about? The way to don't you believe me because this has always been you. You will always
me or there's an echo from
There's an echo coming from him. Yeah, echo.
You allowed low budget star man go for so long and you just kept quiet and also Duro to me second. I don't know where is this coming from. I didn't say anything until Woke and who is the person that interjected came in and now you want
I think it's Bele or something.
Is that Bio? I targeted him. I don't want to.
Aisha, sorry, quick one now.
Aisha, do you mind?
Aisha, sorry, quick one now.
Aisha,
please, you people should stop giving this platform. Aisha, just a quick one, right? Come here to say rubbish, please.
Aisha, do you mind if I just finish my submission? I'll move out.
Emeka, I remember you. I'm sure you don't remember me.
I do remember you.
Aisha, just a quick one. Aisha, just a quick one now. Does it mean for the guy? This is for the guy that keeps talking about go and vote this, go and vote that. Does it mean if you or whoever your principal or whoever you are supporting becomes president today, you will release the rights of Nnamdi Kanu if they commit offenses? Is that what you are trying to tell us, that that's your level of judgment? You release them into the society if you here becomes a leader or whoever you are supporting? I don't even know who you are supporting. That's what you're going to do?
We want consistency. Jail the terrorists in the north. just like this one is in jail. And if you can't jail those ones, then release all of them. What was all these
You
double
are very
standards?
stupid
You are
to
very
say that. You
stupid.
are very stupid.
Who is this
What
one
are
that is
you?
giving
What are
us
you?
that opinion now?
See how
Are you
useless.
your
See how useless. See how useless you sound.
Wait, wait. They are vowed. You sound so bitter. You sound so bitter, right? If you hate this government, if you hate Nigerian government, feel free to hate Nigerian government. That is one. Is you can join Sowore in revolution now. You people can come out and burn down Nigeria with your own identity. You can hate Tinubu, you can hate APC, you can hate Atiku, you can hate politicians, but do it. Nobody is holding you. But using my territory as a game to test your hate against any politician is a no-no for us. The PDP used it. PDP used them, used my territory to play with hate government. They use my territory for their own opposition against APC. And the price is what we are paying now. So I am not interfering whether you hate Tinubu. I am not interfering whether you hate Atiku. You hate politicians, so hate them. But do it as a person or show them your house from where you are speaking from. Nobody is going to use Igbo land as opposition again. That is what I am trying to tell you. If the Northerners decide, Northern community and their governors decide, Igbo, it is called Southeast, predominantly by Igbo, Nigerian Igbo speaking people with defined culture of Igbo and identity. Okay? If the Northerners want to apply any measure, any style, any way, if they want to be giving one cow to the terrorists there, it is none of my business. It is none of my business. You are saying, comparing Southeast with the terrorists in the North. Why are you not comparing Southeast with California? So must you match us with evil? Must you compare us with evil? Why are you not comparing us with Lagos? Why are you not saying, bring everything happening in Lagos, bring down all the offices, corporate offices in Lagos? Why are you not comparing Southeast with Abuja? Bring all the Abuja land, bring headquarters, why are you not demanding for all these things? So that we can compare that with Southeast. Why are you, in fact, why not tell us, why not compare us with Afghanistan? You can as well compare Southeast with Afghanistan. You can compare us with Libya. Okay? So that since Southeast is now standard of terrorism. Do you people really think? Do you people really think? I don't know. My friend used to tell me about 11 years ago about you IPOB members. Or the first day, there is something about IPOB. There is something about IPOB. And with everything I studied about IPOB, that one skipped off my mind, skipped off me. It was my friend who kept pointing this out. IPOB, IPOB, and Nnamdi Kanu are not known to compare Igbo territory with any progressive territory or place. Take a look at when IPOB started talking about Gumi, Sheikh Gumi, the day Sheikh Gumi went to the bush and met with a bandit with money he was holding in hand. Because IPOB is a criminal terrorist organization, not only criminal, financially induced terror. They assumed that, their comparison was this. Everybody, in fact, 70-80% of IPOB handlers were sharing that money and the Sheikh Gumi. They are telling us, are you not seeing Sheikh Gumi with money in the bush? Why are you now trying to call your own people out? My friend told me, listen, IPOB, you are not talking about, these guys are coming to destroy Southeast. Why is it that any time what IPOB is pointing at is everything negative? You will never see IPOB people telling you, there is a hospital of 100 million built in Lagos. Why are they not building this hospital in the Southeast? Why can't the governor of Southeast build hospital of 100 million that was built in Abuja? No. What IPOB supporters will be going around doing is looking for anywhere terror is happening, so they will match themselves and compensate. So we can now welcome them and say, okay, the atrocity happened, our own is still baby atrocity. So let us allow our own atrocities to continue because it is still baby with no teeth. Since these 3-4 weeks ago of negotiation of between community and their own terrorists, every terrorist and their sympathizers in Southeast raise their ugly head. This is my own concern. This is why I will always ask Nigerian politicians question. You are negotiating with these terrorists openly, right? Even though they came out to surrender. You are sending a wrong message. Because before 3 weeks ago, we have murdered IPOB movement. They only crept out with their religious spokespeople to hide behind what is happening in the north, to promote their own terror. They lost their voice for the past months. They lost until these celebrity terrorists in the north. But that is not my business. If you want to be technical about this, Nnamdi Kanu was a terrorist captured in 2015. Federal government of Nigeria allowed him to go home in 2017. Do you want Nnamdi Kanu to be continue receiving pardoning from Nigerian government? Have you ever heard of first and second offender? So the people pardoned in the north are first offenders. Nnamdi Kanu is second offender of multiple offenders. You want to forget that the government of Nigeria he has condemned. You want a fresh negotiation? You want a fresh regime now? I still repeat, the worst thing that happened to Nigeria is this democracy. Nigerian politicians, they are the worst thing that happened to Nigeria. Imagine, 2 months ago or last month, President Tinubu honored Eh? That is, unu na-echekwa echiche. Abayoko on the television, Igbo going around threatening the people. If you say one, they will tell you how they will catch you. In Igbo land,
Igurube, this person that you are responding to is not even an Igbo man.
No, my own. Let him go and tell it, Oga.
Let us handle him like the idiot that he is.
Oga Igurube. Let him go and tell it, Oga. Go tell your Oga will be Sowore.
One of your confused
Go tell Sowore, make him talk with him, Nnamdi Kanu talk. Go tell Sowore, make him talk with him, Nnamdi Kanu talk. Nobody to come here and talk nonsense. Tell Sowore will be Oga. Nnamdi Kanu. Let's show that you work alive in Nigeria today. You come here and be talking nonsense. Let's Sowore talk what let's Sowore talk. Let's Sowore talk. Go to police. Let's Sowore say. Let's him talk. You come here and be talking nonsense.
Sorry, people, we will hear one person. But what we are saying is that Igbo land cannot be proved. Igbo land. Atiku Abubakar cannot use Igbo land and play his politics. It don't go happen. Sowore cannot use Igbo and play politics. It don't go happen. None of they are not welcome. If Atiku Abubakar wants to protest with Sowore, let him go to Osu. Let him go to Okiwe. They are waiting for him to come and protest and tell them I am with you so that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. I have come here. Let us, Atiku Abubakar go to Osu and tell also people, I am here to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu will come. Nnamdi Kanu is coming home so that also people will give him one cow. Let him go to Lilu. Let Atiku Abubakar start visiting those who were slaughtered on the altar of Nnamdi Kanu. Let's show Tinubu. Tinubu did not order the killing. Tinubu did not form EFF. Tinubu did not form IPOB. Let him come back. We will show him where IPOB and EFF was formed. The capital of EFF. So he can also and tell also people that Nnamdi Kanu is coming back. Sowore, let Sowore come. Let us take Sowore to us. He should not leave Abuja. Abuja is our land. Nothing is happening in Abuja. Abuja is our land. Let him come back home. Sowore, we will take flight from Abuja to airport. We will hire Sienna for him. Then Sienna will stop him at Osu Junction. He can walk. So let him go to Osu and tell them that he has come to bring back Nnamdi Kanu. Also, people will join him. Osu was the capital of EFF. So they can join him and protest. So he will see the blessing of Nnamdi Kanu and how much they needed Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Then after the protest, we take him to Okiwe. From Okiwe, we take him to Ihia and Lilu. So he will start preaching the message of releasing Nnamdi Kanu to them. We are not going to allow another Fani Kayode. We are not going to allow another Wike, yes or Wike. We are not going to allow another Reno Mokri or Ayode Fayoche inside the Igbo land again, hiding under Igbos are marginalized. If Nnamdi Kanu is the marginalization of Igbo, let them give us 1,000 marginalization of Nnamdi Kanu. Atiku Abubakar should keep his mercy of Igbo in his pocket. He has been, in fact, Wike said that he was presidential candidate is prescribed for him. Let Atiku Abubakar focus on his prescription of contesting for president. Let him focus on his doctor's prescription of presidential contest. Let him do that. and leave Ndimo out of it. Let Sowore focus on his revolution now. He had so many followers across Nigeria, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo. Let Sowore arm his own people. Revolution comes with burning down states. Let Sowore take his own followers to Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, Abuja, and have it burned down. Let Sowore go take his Revolution Now group to Force Headquarters, Abuja, and shut it down. But let him live in Igbo alone. Anybody that wants to become politically relevant, Igbos are marginalized. Igbos are marginalized. IPOB. So these guys are planning to sink Igbo forever. Imagine Sowore insulting our political leaders. I challenge you to come and march with me. So that tomorrow, the foolish people will start calling him Igbo. They will vote for Sowore, so he can upgrade from 15,000 annual vote or four yearly vote, upgrade it to 50,000. Then Atiku will be looking for using Igbo to complete his own southern political. But let me the message be clear to Atiku, right? We are waiting for him. He can conquer. If he like, he can conquer the ADC and put it. You see this call he made to release a terrorist in Igbo land. We are waiting for him. We are waiting for him. Thank God, three Igbo states are now going into APC. So let me see how he is going to hijack Southeast from Tinubu. If he thinks that playing with terrorists is what is going to give him the vote, we are waiting for him. We are waiting for him. That he used to enjoy the vote of Southeast. Thank God. Yes, thank God. Tinubu is going to collect the remaining two. Anambra, Imo, Abia, Enugu, and as long as he rock Nnamdi Kanu.
It will be round up because
but what I am saying here is this. If you are coming in this space, I've had enough to compare terrorism. I will block you and throw you out of this space. Don't come here and make mention of that. I have.
Even if they can handle on their blocking is not enough. Let us handle them. I can handle all these people. I think at this point, we are going to start doing every state renew their own. I am from Imo. Imo renew.
I swear.
Anambra renew your own.
I swear. Anambra renew your own.
Follow your governor. Ask Camille, give you the pipe water. Go just a shout. In 2025, your leaders cannot provide drinkable pipe water.
Nico, shut up. You shut up. Now Sowore won't give us water. Is it Sowore that will give us water? I'm done. I won't fire you there. That's Sowore that won't give us water. Your leader cannot give you water. Sowore don't give himself water. He don't give himself. Yorubas go carry their when they want betrayal, they carry themselves, they come southeast.
They don't get multiple fight
for your region. Make him go. He's a Yoruba man. Let him not bring it to Ebola. Let him fight in that area.
2025. Now no
Let's one person speak now.
One thing, no key point to your life.
You want to visit our
them know the card.
Igube, why is he don't want to conclude this?
Who is talking about?
Beg. You go cry, tire. Cry. Hold your leaders accountable. Let them give you pipe bomb water, drinkable pipe bomb water for a start. You can't. Give voting in failures now. Vote them. Vote them.
You should fix the state.
2025, 40-year-old men in Nigeria. looking for ways to survive.
So around
19-year-old people where I stay, they're already moving into properties.
Idiot.
Idiot.
So you
You
go cry,
guys pack and go to
cry. When you cry, you
You
cry
guys
and
pack and go to
state. No go pass that one.
You idiot.
You go cry.
Go and feel so
Yes, you go insult fire. I dare now.
So
you go cry. After you cry, you go beg.
Go for
Bambiala.
Come and peace and live for us.
Bambiala, cry. Your children's mate are buying properties and vehicles, brand new vaccines. People are moving from place to place.
Nonsense. All of a sudden, Sowore don't become an Atiku friend. The same criminal when they call, he don't become a friend. Because the one unite under Southeast. Now one can destroy Southeast.
Stupid set of people. They are regrouping to destroy Southeast for us.
Cry, baby.
This idiot will come here IPOP tomorrow.
Palm wine tears. I love it.
Come here IPOP tomorrow. This idiot that wants to destroy Southeast for me.
Cry, baby. Cry.
You fucking terrible dog. You will not destroy Southeast for you.
I love your cry.
Okay. Sunday Gallo is demanding for security test to end this security.
You go cry now.
So
let me know when your leaders provide you drinkable pipe.
So they will end the security discussion. So what is from Europe?
I told you,
when your local government
chairman that's no worry, make him stop with Nnamdi Kanu talk. How am I going to Amman? You come here to come tell us, you come here to come defend Sowore.
I love your family.
You see this cry,
Sowore is a coward. Sowore is a complete coward.
Your tears are sweet.
One thing why they tell you, tell Sowore make him talk with Nnamdi Kanu talk. Now time I go respect him. Nobody to call the say revolution now. Carry brown barret for head.
So let me
no be something we do. He got his agape go. Now real thing we do now. Nobody to carry you
cry.
Make you open mouth, talk hard of what people Nnamdi Kanu and animal. You come here to talk rubbish. God will punish you and Sowore. God will punish you and Sowore. Sowore na complete coward. God will punish you and the place. When they go through something, come they tell us Sowore. God will punish you and God will punish you with that leadership where they find. Nonsense. Sowore, they can't tell us say me the religion Nnamdi Kanu. He dey do revolution now. Why you know they tell them make I go carry weapon? Monkey. No be monkey you be. Go carry weapon now. Go carry weapon. Nonsense. Idiot. It is not to not be to wear barret too. Time for barret don't pass. Now real you dey do revolution now. Go carry weapon. Idiot, you come here to tell us how good this is. Idiot, you be complete animal you be. Nonsense, idiot.
So you know even
they tell us Sowore. Nonsense.
You people don't come here to
tell us rubbish about Sowore.
Yeah, let me register for
let me register you for
time for barret don't pass. No, we know the way barret again. Barret time don't pass. Now time for real action. No be to carry barret to walk up and down. Nonsense activists. As Owele talk and say, in they find money, in time, like say the money they give out for this is not finished. It can't they find on that way they take them that money. God will punish all of them. All of them when they use people blood, they do politics. They use people blood, they collect money. God will punish all of them.
No, not only Igbos.
No, the only lingua we get for dictionary. Go get better lingua, no be to the cry. That one don't pass.
Lagos State government to go do protest for you property. Lagos go do protest for you property. They destroy.
That's lovely.
Now, I want to go do protest. Go police and fucking terrible Sowore. Both of you go die untimely death.
But where don't they protest against IPP when you see they suck your mama breast? They talk saying that your vote in the fine. What you want is your vote to? Use it. Shook your vote up your ass, man. No one needs it. Go and vote. Go and vote people that can't even make a pipe or water. Go and vote them. Go and vote for the ABOs that
They online. Anambra get water. Every household get water for Anambra.
Single digit. You deserve to suffer.
So get water. Every state get
Now
water.
they masturbate to themselves. That they call themselves AAC. Revolution now. You carry your protest. Now wrong place now you shoot and wrong way. That is at the wrong zone.
Your children,
all of a sudden, Sowore don't go join IPOB. You don't join IPOB. You don't join Atiku. In the fight, if protest finish at the end of the day, you end up with IPOB.
Your eyes, man. Cry.
If do the protest for ITT protest, everything protest, you end up with IPOB. End up with terrorists.
Your tears are very sweet.
So Sowore end up with terrorists.
Sowore need your votes. Now why they? Now
you don't need my vote, though. You don't need my vote.
You be
idiot.
Fight against
Sowore na terrorist. From now na terrorist. Na terrorist DPO. Na terrorist. IPOB. Yoruba version. Sowore na IPOB Yoruba version. You don't go join terrorists.
That's so now. As per you being secretary now, you be dead there.
Now what do you be now? So you want to go protest with the council?
All these people wait pap.
Because of politics, you don't say dignity. You don't throw your dignity. That ideology when I preach. Now don't end up for.
Please, let's maintain decorum here, please. Let's maintain decorum. Meanwhile, it's my turn to have the floor. No. Actually, Adidemi have been here before you. It's just that I allowed. I was out, was not with my phone. So, but in the meantime, I will just spend a few minutes. Then I will use the mic for you guys, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So thank you. See, I want to kindly advise my brothers across the Niger, the Yorubas. Please, guys, I believe you guys, you have enough on your plate to deal with, right? For people that are running around the show and the rest of them, you have enough on your plate to deal with. At least you should channel your energy towards the insecurity incident in your own region. I don't know why you guys, not just I don't know why Igbo people all the time, always we are being used as the experimental laboratory of Nigeria. Why? Every single time anybody wants to embark on Nigerian experiment, Igbo people are always the elaborate for that. Then, for some of us that are living in a structured society, in a well-structured society, like people that have spoken before me here, that keeps on, fanning the flames of the IPOB, or maybe the Nnamdi Kanu per se. I want to play some of the clips of Nnamdi Kanu. So I want us to get clarity, to understand that this is the individual we are supporting. This is the individual we come on public platform to express our support for him and why he should be released. If you are of the opinion that this guy you will listen to should be released, I don't see any reason why you are not championing for the release of Evans the kidnapper, because I know what the Yorubas did with that case of Evans. It was because of Evans they tagged the Igbo people. There was this particular campaign going around those days. I saw most of the publication, or maybe most of the tweets around that time. Maybe I have to go and dig it out. It was because of Evans.
Sowore is not representing Yorubas. Sowore is a criminal that operates as individual like Nnamdi Kanu. He's not representing Yoruba.
Yeah, I know he's not representing them, but Sowore should channel Sowore should channel his energy in what is going on in his region. That's what I mean, not all the Yorubas per se, but he has enough to deal with currently, right? So moving ahead, I'll play this clip, then I will yield the mic for you guys. Thank you, Google.
And I want Lagos Airport to be on flames. With this perimeter fence, go and burn down Lagos. Anybody, if you have the barrel, if you have petrol, anything you have, give it to them, let them go and kill them, penetrate the airport and set Motor Mohammed Airport on fire. Set it ablaze right now. Then the world will listen. You are dealing with animals. Fulani Janjaweed, they are animals. They do not listen. They do not listen. You don't know them. You don't know them. And then are they not killing people? The caller on the line, can you hear me? Yes, please. Yes, go ahead. My name is Sowore. We're calling from Lagos. What is happening where you are? We was at Papa Expressway. They were shooting us there. The 5 people that they killed this evening. How many policemen died? I don't want to hear they kill us. How many did you kill? How many police or army did you kill? How many? They have burned the Lapa police station. They have burned it down. They burned the Select police station. They burned the Urule police station down. Everything is down now as I'm speaking. Thank you very much. That is, since if you go to my page, you will see a flag there. Nigerian flag stained with blood. So the flag that people should be carrying should no longer be green, red, green, but green, white, and red.
Okay. The reason I had to play this clip is to remind some of the people that come up here to encourage us to probably tilt towards their support for. Okay, yeah. Let me also play that also. Thank you for that.
I am warning everybody tonight, if you come out on the 31st on Monday, you are going to die. If you come... I am warning everybody tonight, if you come out on the 31st on Monday, you are going to die. If you come...
Okay, let me try and refresh the page I'm having now. So anyway, this is
the one he said.
This is the
2,000 human.
This is the individual people that lives in a well-organized society come up here to tell us that the federal government they are doing this, they are doing that. Then Sowore that is out there running up and down. I've not seen any rhetoric from Sowore, anyone that seemed as violent as this Nnamdi Kanu. But he's out there. He wants to protest. He wants to protect the interests of Ndibo, right? He wants to. Them and the political class in Nigeria, they want to use Ndibo. They want to use Anibo as their political for their political experiments. Then let us listen to Nnamdi Kanu's speech. This one is directed to Ndibo.
Come out on the 31st on Monday, you are going to die. If you come out on the 31st, I'm warning everybody you're going to die. That very day, allow me to, on the 31st, if you come outside, you will die. If you're a road transporter, if you're a transport worker or whatever, you know how people behave. They want to die. Who can tell me what to do? I'm going to die. That day you will perish. On the 31st, you will perish. I know 1 or 2 idiots who carry their basket. We are not the market. Can they change over there? And they do that there. The land will eat you. As for going out to look for what the children will eat, the land will eat you instead. Any chairman of any market, be it Ubani market, be it any market that opens on that very day, you're the corner. The land will. Highest thing they will write about it for 2 or 3 days and will be forgotten. It's an hour one more on the 31st. You know the way we love dead bodies. Your obituary will happen. At least we'll go and eat rice. Dara. Monday is the real deal. 31st, more bodies should come outside. If you have relatives in your mind, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Because the West now, around 12, they start giving out. They say, I'm probably foolish. Let me try and see if I can open my shop to see what will happen. Until your brain will be on the floor. Then an alarm your eyes will open.
So I think my people, every single time, and I see Igbo people that are all over the places. You don't understand that these guys are playing pranks on you guys. You understand? They don't have any they don't have the good interest of Ndi Igbo at heart. They are using our region, or they want to use our region.
Benjamin, in Cable, she has 2,000 head. They 2,000 head.
We'll have to take some time to look for it, but I have most of the clips.
We use 2,000 head to bury one criminal. And the people will come here and tell me, oh God, okay, we're waiting for Tinubu to release him.
Yeah, so in rounding up, this is the guy you guys just had. This is the guy people come on social media platform to advocate for his release. This guy, a guy that formed a rebel group in the Southeast known as ESM that went on rampage in the Southeast. There are several communities that have been displaced in our own Igbo land, in our own Southeast. Communities like Osu, Umuaka, Lilu. These communities has been displaced in our own time. We have communities that are IDPs currently now. Just few weeks back, also did their own mass return. Imagine in our own Southeast, an individual that is the main orchestrator of this type of criminality. We now have organized crime going on in our own region. Every time we come up here to discuss about it, our own brothers and sisters will be pointing us towards what is going on in the northern part of Nigeria. Is something wrong with you guys? They have a death toll of up to 6,000 in Osu alone. Osu alone, they have death toll of up to 6,000 in Osu alone. A family of 7 was wiped out in Lilu. We saw the video here. We saw another video of a ardent follower of Nnamdi Kanu by the name Gentle. Killed 3 people. The video was everywhere. They posted the video here on Twitter. This is the same individual. You live in your comfortable places in US and Canada, and you come on social media to tell us that federal government they are playing some kind of game, they are doing this and they are doing that. And for some of our Igbo brothers, some of them are here. I want to especially point out this guy, Neduane. It's not that this idiot does not know what is going on in the Southeast. This particular clown here, this Neduane, it's not that he doesn't know what is going on in the Southeast currently. Okurora was kidnapped with the time he went to Umuaka by these same guys. We saw a video of Gentle killing 3 Igbo youths. We saw a video of Gentle executing three Igbo youths. The video was everywhere on social media for everybody to look at. And this is the same guy we come. Are we not ashamed of ourselves, Ndi Igbo?
But Benjamin, the same Okurola made video the other day calling for the release of the same Nnamdi Kanu. What are we saying?
Haven't we done enough to ourselves? I haven't been here on Twitter because I've been trying to remedy our image on TikTok. If you go on TikTok, you will find like TikTok is like a market square. TikTok is like a market square. You see drug addicts. You see people. They will be will be doing video of them. Nnamdi Kanu or nothing. Biafra or nothing. With their mini bottle. With their met bottle and the rest of them. They will be bringing out their tongues. And you will go under the comment section. You see people like this, the type of people who have you on Twitter commenting, Nwa Chineke, God bless you, Biafra or nothing. Our own Igbo people. How did we manage to get to this point? Because I'm still confused. Personally, I am confused, even at this point. We see what is bad. We cannot even be bold enough to call it out that this thing is bad. We can't even be able to condemn bad things anymore. We are not justifying killing of our own brothers and sisters in our own region openly. We are now openly justifying the killing of our own brothers and sisters because we are fighting for agitation. We are fighting for bad governance. Who do us like this now? Why all this? Why all this? At what point when did we get to this point? We are the Igbo people that we are killing, we are extremism, but right now you have Igbo people that will come out openly on social media and tell you, that person that Gentle killed, did you know what that guy did? Yeah, our own Igbo people, that person Gentle cut off his head. Did you know what they did? The Igbo couple that their private part was mutilated and cut out. Did you know what they did? Then the Igwes that were beheaded. Did you know that they are Fulani people? They are people that are born of Fulanis. Igbo people will come up here and they will tell you that the Fulani people installed our southeastern governors. How now? And you find individuals spreading this type of falsehood everywhere. I've been on TikTok trying to remedy our image a little bit. I don't even know that people are here on Twitter doing the exact opposite thing here. Okay, because our political class are everywhere playing their own politics. We now, the average Igbo people, we should not join them in their own political game because we want to achieve our selfish objective. Because we want to destroy the zoo per se. You want to join these same people, your supreme leader and quote and unquote Onyendu spent almost all his time on Radio Biafra criticizing these same people. This is the same people you are on the same bed with. The same people, your leader, your IPOB fan. IPOB was founded on criticism against all these people. This is the same people you're on top of the bed with.
Mike here for the next speaker. Thank you so much.
Oh, good evening.
Okay. Igurube, don't try him and Abani again. Kika space in a host to turn into a market space in our more behind. Pico, MS Quanoza. Dalono. Good evening, everyone. Hustling. Hustling, we're looking for you we're waiting for you on TikTok. Ikenga's space. Anyway, welcome. Nice one. See, I greet every one of you. I don't know. I've been talking since 2020. There's nothing again. I don't know what to say again. But what I want to tell every Igbo sons and daughters here, that any of you that is advocating for Nnamdi Kanu's second release, then you hate Southeast East. I repeat, if you're advocating for his release, you hate Southeast and you hate the Igbos. And another thing, there's a difference between Ndi Igbo and IPOB. IPOB is a group that some Ndi Igbo form. Not every one of Ndi Igbo is a member of IPOB.
But I hope this fool heard the voice of Nnamdi Kanu. This Yoruba fool will come here. I hope he heard the voice of Nnamdi Kanu.
The guy is not a Yoruba person. Let's not drag Yoruba people.
You know, when all these people with low digit IQ talk, there's a way you can easily find.
Please allow Adidemili to have her time. Please, nobody should unmute. Let us maintain decorum, please.
So,
Adidemili, are you there? Are you there?
yes, you muted
Okay,
me.
go ahead.
I was
Sorry.
on mute.
Go ahead.
So, look at what I want to say. So, if you're an any Igbo person advocating for Nnamdi Kanu's release, you hate Southeast. And according to this court case, Nnamdi Kanu is the one derailing this court issue. Nnamdi Kanu is the one holding himself, trying to find if he can get political pardon or whatnot. In 2015, Abi, yes, I think 2015 he was arrested and they released him on bail. And there were conditions given to him during that release. They told him Nnamdi Kanu that he shouldn't be seen in a gathering of more than 50 people. Do you understand? Nnamdi Kanu went home. I think after 2 weeks, Nnamdi Kanu appeared somewhere in Ohafia where they gave him chieftaincy title. There he made a speech that he's going to Abuja to get Buhari's head. Most of you that are IPOB member here, that live abroad, can you come on social media and say that you're going to get Trump's head or you want to get UK Prime Minister's head? Tweet it now and see if they will not come for you. I was of Buhari, and I'm not a fan of Buhari government, but a president of a country, you dare not threaten the life of a president of a country. Is a crime. Okay, after that, Nnamdi Kanu gathered people in his home. You know one thing, when they talk all this Operation Python dance and all whatnot, they don't want to tell you people the real truth and what triggered this thing. Nigeria Army never came for IPOB people. IPOB people were the ones that attacked Nigerian military with stones. Imagine military parading because you guys gathered. You're throwing stones on military tanks. Like I've said, one day the truth of everything that happened concerning that Python dance will come out glaring because they were recorded videos and gradually the videos are coming out gradually. But one day everything, until the court issue ends or whatever they decide in the court. But what I want to tell you people, Nnamdi Kanu's rhetorics of killing people, Onye Potasibu PAC, cut off heads, kill this, led to the killing of Dr. Chike Akunyele, husband to Dr. Dora Akunyele. I repeat, Nnamdi Kanu's rhetorics of attack, kill, led to the killing of Dr. Chike Akunyele, who is not even a politician, a medical doctor, a gynecologist, practicing. He was just coming from Enugu to Anambra at Mpo. They saw his vehicle because the car was I think a kind of Land Cruiser or all this Toyota Highland or so, big car. They went after, that was the heat of unknown government. They went after him. When they shot, they killed him. I think they killed the driver. They made video. People were celebrating. Do you know they brought it to social media and they were hailing unknown government? Until they got information that, when they got the information that it was Dr. Chike, they changed the story. That is political assassination, propaganda and lies. This is what they used to pay Dora Akunyili last respect by killing her husband. Countless people that were killed. Hey, God. Go to Iseke. There's a town called Iseke in Anambra State. But because all these things, like all these communities that were affected are just boundary communities between Anambra, Imo, and some just small part of Abia State. Iseke, Lilu, Osumoru, Osuikwit, these towns are between Imo and Anambra. They are just brothers, they are divided by state creation. Iseke is a very big town where they sell, that town, they have a market where they sell palm fruits. You see vans come into that community. You see baskets. You see broom. All these crafts. That's what that town, what they know Iseke for. These guys, when they ruined that community, they killed people. Go, if you see the recent videos of coming out from Iseke, they killed people. I posted something on the Jumbotron. You people will see it. Look at it. Is a video, a picture from Osun local government. This is a local government in Imo State. They share boundary with Anambra. Up to hundreds of human skulls. Hundreds of human skulls. When the Osu local government people had to, it was this year, they had to gather money. Their people, they started 98% of their place back. The local government headquarters that was deserted, those guys, those ESN criminals took over. I think that was where they were dumping people they kill, because when they kidnap, they collect ransom and they kill the person. People in those communities were not spared. If they tell you to come and join them and you don't want to join, they will kill you, they will burn your house. Yes, they were extorting people that is not living in the village. They'll call you on phone. They'll get your phone number and call you to support their struggle. If you say you're not bringing money, they'll burn your house. This was, in fact, this is not wars. This is what these guys do. These guys ruined communities. Is it in Okiwe? And somebody is here. People are here. Some of you are sitting comfortably in your home in UK, saying that he deserves freedom. Man, you don't give people like this freedom. You don't. They are threats to humanity. Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to humanity. And he needs serious mental evaluation. Sowore, that has been clamoring for revolution and better Nigeria, he has never talked about killing anybody, cutting off anybody's head, burning anybody's house, attacking any Nigerian and any security outfit. He has never made mention of such. So let's be comparing and contrasting. These guys committed a lot of atrocities and we lost people. Osu local government lost 6,000 plus. 6,000 plus. They are still taking record because some are still missing. Some people are still missing. Check the Jumbotron. There's the one there now. The guy is called Emeka. He's from Lilu, a town in Ihiala local government in Anambra State, a boundary community again. Because Ihiala local government and Osun and Njaba kind of, I think, they share boundary with these two local governments. They share boundary, but they are different states. But they share culture and everything. Me, I used to tell them all of you are one. It's just state that divides two of you people, or divided you guys. That Emeka last year was on Facebook speaking against the insecurity in his community, how his community is so deserted, how nobody travels home and all whatnot. So he told the youth of his community that he's coming home. The guy lives in Lagos. He has a family, that he's coming home. Let them come together and liberate their community. He traveled, he gathered young boys. You see the third road into Lilu has been covered with grasses. Just small part, you'll be seeing the quota. So the guy gathered young boys in his community. They were clearing the bushes and all whatnot. All these ESM boys went and captured him. They captured him and made a video, and where they killed him. They shot him, they killed him, they made a video. Then these freedom sympathizers, these fake freedom fighters brought it to Twitter and they were gloating. January this year, this thing happened. They were gloating about his death, rejoicing. I see it there, he's on the Jumbotron, Emeka. Emeka, he's from Lilu. He died. Then things like this, and people want this guy to be free. Anybody that is close to Tinubu here that is listening, the worst thing Tinubu would do is to release Nnamdi Kanu. He should allow him to face the law. Let him face the law. He brought all this. He gave all these orders. Nnamdi Kanu opened his mouth and said, after that broadcast, check NjenjeMedia, he posted it on his Twitter. He said that any community the governor of Imo State visits, that the Umuoma, the unknown gunmen, because he calls them angel, that they should make sure they burn down that community. That any community he goes to visit, that they should, any community that welcomes Nnamdi, they should burn it. They should destroy it. These guys that call themselves freedom fighters looted homes. They cleared people's homes, carry AC, they removed burglary, sold it to iron condemn. Is it electricity cable? They removed everything. Is it transformer? Those communities, you see these communities, all the communities they enter, they don't have electricity. I'm telling you, there is no all the electricity. You see only poles standing. All the cables, they're gone. To the extent somebody made a video and said, if this guy had an opportunity to carry the MTM Max there, they would have carried it. These guys are criminals. These guys are bandits. They are terrorists. There's nothing freedom fighting in them. They are cancer. And anyone supporting them, any of you that are sympathetic to them, one day you become their victim. You know what I'm saying? Remember the last hit they did at Obinetiti? They just entered into a community there in around this zone, Obinetiti, and started shooting people in the villages. You know, normal way in the villages, people normally sit out in the evening time to have fresh air, gist and all. That's what they did at Obinetiti. They went into the communities because most of the people still staying inside the community are sympathetic to them. They give them protection, they give them information if the securities are coming. At the end, because they want to prove a point to us to still selling that propaganda and lies that Fulani are attacking, the military are killing Igbos. They went into, Gentle and his group went into Obinetiti and shot up to 40 people dead. At the end, the voice note leaked. They were denying, this is that. And that what happened? It prompted around these Zogu people to wake up and start like, let's get to the root of all these things. The results that we are getting now from Southeast now is that communities are cooperating now. You see those communities they're hiding in those communities, they are cooperating now, fighting them. In Okigwe, was it not the other few days ago? Those guys are having issue in their camp there in Okigwe. They killed 5. They were having power tussle, tussle of power, was power tussle there inside the bush. They had to kill 5 of their members there. The audio is there because one of them they captured with. And from that audio recording, you see that somebody, with the information we've gotten from security is that the person that guy inside the bush was talking to doesn't live in Nigeria. The person lives in South Africa. Our people will stay in diaspora and be running camps, criminal camps in Southeast. And they will tell you they are agitators, they are freedom fighters. When you complain, they give you an example of Boko Haram. Hey, is it not Boko Haram? Are they not doing their own? Hey! How South ndị Igbo si denigrate onwe ha? Like I said, you people think those bloods are poured away in those communities. They will not cry for vengeance. They will cry because most of them are innocent. We won't even talk about girls they forced into early marriages. Are we going to talk about that? Odumodu in Hitenansa. When he was killed, then his house was raided. We saw videos of pregnant girls he impregnated, kept them there, young girls, minors. They asked them, they were crying that they were forced. Are we talking about rapes? Are we talking about raping? How they rape girls? In most of the communities sent their daughters and young sons away from the communities. Some will send their children to the capital city or city close by. They don't want them to be around. The raping, they were even raping minors. They were minors too. These guys were practicing terrorism. So let me wrap it up. In wrapping it up, if you care for Southeast, allow Nnamdi Kanu to face justice. Yes, this pardon you people are seeking for him, he has been granted that pardon before, and he misused it. He gloated around it. He messed up the pardon. So giving him second chance, he will ruin you all. That Kachifo.
Yeah, I did before we move to the next speaker.
Please.
Yeah. Before we move to the next speaker, I want to play one clip. Then we move to the next speaker. Thank you.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is open, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors with it. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do? All of you were there claiming this is our nation, Nigeria, without shit. You people, you disgust me.
Yeah, let us also listen to this. Just a few seconds.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. What qualifies you to call me a terrorist? What is the criteria for somebody to become a terrorist? I want to know what is, what qualifies. If you are calling me a terrorist, you are equally calling myself as a terrorist. You must go and listen to.
Okay, yeah, that is the.
I'm on.
Yeah, that is the. I think we'll go to Muka Anambra right now. If you are still there, you have your time.
Okay. Good evening, my brother. I did the mirror. You know, once you are saying once you are saying things like this, sometimes I feel happy. Sometimes I began to cry because most of all these things that you are saying, not like we don't know most of them. Most of all these things, I experience it. I see it happen. Like I experience most of all these things, and most of these guys here, they are Igbo. They are from Southeast. All of them experience this. Maybe all of them see it happen, but I don't know why they are just trying to paint it black or they want to paint it in form of in such a way that they are chanting Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody's chanting Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu committed genocide against Ndi Igbo. Every single thing done by these Finnish ESM boys was all started by Nnamdi Kanu. That was his plan from beginning. And again, I am happy that some guys are here, like this guy, the general. Like this guy, the general, they do. I am happy that most of them are here. Most of them keep making posts in solidarity with these terror groups. Like, most times, if I come on Twitter, I began to cry. Like when I started this journey, when we started this journey, like I usually call names. This morning I woke up and saw this Onyedika Nombera making some posts about Nnamdi Kanu. I feel so happy because these guys we start them together for Facebook. I normally call this doctor name Dr. Ugo Bonjo. At least he page dey there now, they never bring him down. Go in page. He get more details about Nnamdi Kanu calamities in Southeast. Go in page now, make una no paint this thing black. And again, this Sowore that said we will start doing Anambra Ronu, Imo State Ronu. Now me start the talk. I go start the do am. Maybe it's high time I stop this bigotry against Yoruba people and focus on my state. Anambra dey very precious to me. Like, you don't reach this stage. Make I focus on Anambra state. I can't come up here every time I see number of people from different sides of state forming solidarity with a non-terrorist that nearly destroy Anambra, burn Anambra to ashes. And they are Igbos. They don't feel remorse about Chike Akunyere. There is this man that I'm trying to remember his name. One powerful businessman from Newi South that they murdered because on Anya let's 350. They are uncountables now. Where I go start, where I go end. But each time I come here on Twitter, I see Igbo people writing big grammars, posting, making quotes about Nnamdi Kanu, comparing Southeast with North. Omo, me, okay, this morning I talk about Nigeria, Christian genocide in the North. Omo, I dey talk, some of people they cry, people with this village then. I no go experience this thing finish now, come back Southeast, come dey experience this thing again now. I no go run from North, come back Southeast. I go still run from Southeast. Tomorrow I go run enter Lagos. Next tomorrow, Yoruba people go tell me make I leave Lagos. Which kind of nonsense be this now? Which kind of nonsense? Now Sowore and Atiku don't turn to our Messiah. He don't trigger Igbo people. You don't post about Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody now no one rest for Twitter. They post about Nnamdi Kanu. FFK, Femika is there. Wait them now. You know more wait them. People that gain popularity because of this nonsense Biafra team. For me, solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu, wait them. I think they first call me IPOP criminal now. I could remember this man waiting be named this Shegu something from Ogun State. Where he did now? He did over Facebook everywhere for Facebook that time. They form solidarity with these people. Again, make I warn you now. You know, get solidarity when I go do this with these people past Gaius. Because the other day I was the first person that said Gaius. Gaius supported these people to the fullest. You know, get now so Gaius take the drag people, they drag out these governors. I mean this Bitcoin shift, Gaius. They drag everybody. Now they are coming after Gaius. They are coming after his business. Gaius named his son. Like when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, Gaius named his son Dike in form of solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu. Well, where Gaius stand now? Me come again. Solidarity don't finish. What the fuck is this? Is like I am getting annoyed. I don't know. Say at this stage we go come Twitter, we go see they discuss this thing. I think our focus is on TikTok now. TikTok should be our focus. Gen Z, small kids, educate them about this criminality going on in Southeast. You go see adults wear cap, wear spec, they post rubbish about Nnamdi Kanu, they form solidarity. We get leadership problem. We get society problem in Southeast. They divided among ourselves. They compare Southeast criminals with northern criminals. Most of my friends from school then, when I Boko Haram, at the beginning of Boko Haram from school, most of them never die finish. Sadiq Ibrahim never lose him, mama and papa finish for Suleja. No be them supported that Boko Haram. Look at on Monday, I did talk. I go Newey on Monday. I see all the small places don't they open. They come out on Monday. Now want me to release Nnamdi Kanu again. The reason I'm come to waiting. Make the bury Southeast. Make the just bury Southeast Kabadai. May everybody go die. May everybody go rest. You talk about sit at home. They go make excuses. Saying Nnamdi Kanu did not start sit at home. Look at the clip that I watched 2 weeks ago at Majid Mofo page. This guy, this Soludo, senior special advisor from Imo State. That was in 2016. Soludo was talking about this sit at home imposed by Nnamdi Kanu. This criminal imposed 3 days sit at home. Soludo was making speech about it. I'm telling people, far back 2016. But no, Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Nnamdi Kanu did not start it at home. Keep making excuses from that monster. I don't even want to talk about the recruitment. This gentle the Yahoo, on my boundary with my place. We all know their background. We all know how terrible these people did from beginning. But yet, Nnamdi Kanu went ahead and recruited them in ESN. But no, let's keep making excuses for Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu's life is more special than Chike Akunyere and thousands of prominent Igbo people that died in this journey. Every time I come on Twitter and see this reasonable. Tomorrow they will take obedient IPOP. Why won't they take obedient IPOP? When the reasonable people there go see him will still like it's even an insult to the delicate in their life to obedient. If few among them they will be casting, they will be disgracing themselves, forming solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu. Just tomorrow on food they post what did he commit. Even if you present them the whole evidence in the world of Nnamdi Kanu crime, they will still come up next month and ask for Nnamdi Kanu crime. Nnamdi Kanu committed highest genocide. Even if a community will lose, my place will lose like 40 people to 50 people. Like places that this thing affected like 10%, they lose 40, 50 people. What about places like Inyala, Osumoyo, and all these places? Is it no genocide? You displace people from their community. Is it no genocide? But no, Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Nnamdi Kanu promised IPOP people that you will come down with weakest head. He promised Opus Adema's head. He promised Buhari